Welcome back to Vision Effect TV, your premier destination for deep dive mechanical engineering, design dissections, and global vehicle breakdowns. Today, we are dissecting one of the most aggressive benchmark battles in the executive transport segment, analyzing the core rivals targeting the all-new Denza D9 Dark Knight Gold Luxury Edition. BYD's premium sub-brand has pushed its best-selling MPV further upmarket, pairing a deep blackened exterior with genuine gold-plated emblems, a 10-screen AI digital cockpit, and active DiSus C chassis suspension. However, maintaining dominance in a high-stakes executive mover market requires defending against both long-established Japanese icons and high-voltage Chinese electric flagships. So, which high-end competitors pose the biggest threat to the Denza D9 Dark Knight Gold's market position? Let's analyze the engineering reality. The first major competitive front comes from the traditional heavyweights of Asian chauffeured transport, the Toyota Alphard, Vellfire, and the ultra-exclusive Lexus LM. For decades, Toyota's TNGAK platform movers have dominated executive transport through exceptional resale value, proven hybrid reliability, and deep-rooted prestige. The Lexus LM pushes this concept further into limousine territory, utilizing a specialized four-seat executive partition, active noise suppression, and frequency-sensitive damping shocks. Where the Denza D9 Dark Knight Gold counters these Japanese benchmarks is through sheer physical packaging and electrical horsepower. Measuring 5,250 millimeters in length, the D9 delivers vastly superior third-row legroom, larger cargo capacity, and up to 520 horsepower from its dual-motor electric layout, making traditional self-charging hybrid powertrains feel mechanically underpowered by comparison. The second, and far more aggressive challenge comes from next-generation native electric MPVs, specifically the Zeekr 009 and the aerodynamic Auto Mega. The Zeekr 009 utilizes Geely's SEA platform with an 800-volt silicon carbide architecture, continuous air suspension, and extreme torsional frame stiffness that sets high structural benchmarks. Meanwhile, the Auto Mega approaches the segment through extreme teardrop aerodynamics, offering a 0.21 drag coefficient paired with rapid 5C-ATL Chilean battery charging. Both competitors push pure EV advantages, delivering massive structural rigidity and high computing cabin integration. However, the Denza D9 Dark Knight Gold retains a crucial strategic edge by offering dual powertrain flexibility, combining high-capacity pure electric models with long-range DMI plug-in hybrids that eliminate long-distance charging bottlenecks entirely for cross-regional travel. When evaluating overall mechanical execution, the Denza D9 Dark Knight Gold Luxury Edition isn't just about bold aesthetic styling. It is fundamentally engineered as a high-efficiency, high-rigidity technical powerhouse. Let me break down the powertrain architecture first. The pure electric dual-motor all-wheel drive configuration harnesses a combined peak output of 410 kilowatts, delivering 550 horsepower and instant-will torque that catapults this heavy executive mover from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just under 6.9 seconds. To feed this massive electrical appetite, BYD integrates its second-generation high-density blade battery technology, offering up to 750 to 800 kilometers of CLTC range on a single charge. Where the charging engineering becomes revolutionary is in its dual-gun 800-volt high-voltage supercharging architecture. By allowing two high-power DC fast chargers to feed the batteries simultaneously, the Dark Knight Gold can harvest up to 150 kilometers of range in just 10 minutes, or execute a 10 to 97% battery replenishment cycle in an astonishing 9 minutes, completely redefining fleet turnaround times. For operators requiring cross-continental range without charging downtime, the DMI plug-in hybrid alternative pairs a high thermal efficiency 1.5-liter turbocharged engine with a 66.5 kilowatt-hour battery, yielding over 400 kilometers of pure electric range and a combined operational range exceeding 1,000 kilometers. Now, let's talk chassis dynamics and vehicle motion control. Controlling a vehicle that spans 5,250 millimeters in length with a 3,110 millimeter wheelbase requires aggressive active chassis stabilization. This is where the DiSus intelligent damping body control system demonstrates its mechanical superiority. By monitoring wheel speed, steering angle, and lateral g-forces thousands of times per second, the DiSus system actively alters shock absorber damping valves within milliseconds. During hard throttle applications, it stiffens the rear dampers to eliminate rear squat. Under heavy emergency braking, it increases front damping resistance to suppress front-end dive and cabin pitch, ensuring rear seat VIP passengers remain completely unbothered. Furthermore, BYD's proprietary comfort control software continuously balances front and rear pitch dynamics, neutralizing float over high-speed highway crests and maintaining precise body roll suppression through tight urban turns. Combined with double-layered acoustic insulation glass and a rigid unibody frame, cabin noise levels remain pinned below 64 decibels even at cruising speeds of 120 kilometers per hour. Moving into the interior executive environment. The Dark Knight Gold Edition packs a 10-screen AI digital cockpit matrix featuring a central 15.6-inch infotainment screen, a 10.25-inch 3D instrument cluster, individual middle-row armrest control displays, and zero-pressure second-row captain chairs with pneumatic massage functions and climate-controlled storage boxes. So, when we step back and evaluate the entire competitive landscape, how does the Denza D9 Dark Knight Gold measure up against its fiercest rivals? Against the Lexus LM and Toyota Alphard, the Denza D9 completely outclasses the traditional Japanese benchmarks in raw electric horsepower, charging speed, spatial volume, and high-voltage platform technology, making legacy self-charging hybrids feel mechanically obsolete. Against pure electric native rivals like the Zeekr 009 and Li Auto Mega, while the Zeekr offers aggressive track acceleration and the Mega pushes teardrop aerodynamics, neither competitor offers the dual powertrain versatility of the D9's long-range DMI hybrid platform. In our personal engineering assessment here at Vision Effect TV, the 2027 Denza D9 Dark Knight Gold Luxury Edition bridges every critical gap in executive transport: extreme structural safety, active DiSus chassis control, rapid flash charging capability, and uncompromising VIP rear cabin comfort. So, what is our final technical verdict? The Denza D9 Dark Knight Gold is a masterclass in modern EV and hybrid engineering, proving that BYD's luxury sub-brand can stand toe-to-toe with global automotive icons and dominate the executive mover market. Does the Dark Knight Gold Edition have what it takes to be the ultimate VIP transport in your fleet? Drop your technical thoughts in the comments below, hit that like button, subscribe to Vision Effect TV, and turn on notifications for more deep dive automotive and motorcycle engineering breakdowns.